All right, you all, we're in chapter 8. This is our cardiovascular system. This is a big one. The heart. We need our heart in order to have life because the heart pumps oxygen throughout the blood. Now, I know you all, we talked about circulation before, so make sure, again, that you go back over the way the heart pumps blood and how the blood enters in and is pumped outside of the body, and we have gone over that already. So I'm not going to repeat all of this stuff verbatim. The upper part of the heart is what the atria, and that you have a right and left sides, and these are the four chambers of the heart. Then you have the lower chambers of the heart. You have the right and left ventricle of the heart. Okay, so make sure you know the pumping process. And the heart is about the size of a fist, and it beats probably about 80 times per minute. All right. All of this stuff is very important. The sinoatrial node is the heart's natural pacemaker. If y'all remember that. So make sure, we've talked about this already, but make sure you go back through and you review it again. Here are some combining forms and medical terms for the heart. Make sure you, if you don't remember them, put them in your book. Put them in the book, y'all. Circulation. If you can't remember the circulation process, here it is. More terms. All right, this is important here, you all. The different types of arrhythmias that you can have. Make sure you go through and review this. Hypertension. Hypertension right now, you all, hypertension is high blood pressure and is classified as either primary or essential or secondary, and this is about 90 to 95% of cases are primary hypertension. Remember, the doctor has to tell us whether the hypertension is essential, benign, or malignant, okay? If he does not say, we default to 401.9, which is essential hypertension. If the doctor links the hypertension to heart disease, we will code a code from 402, okay? Remember, but also if he says hypertension with heart disease, we have to tell what type of heart disease, such as if they have a CHF or something. 482 would be also listed. Hypertension and chronic kidney disease, you all remember this one. When you have hypertension and chronic kidney disease, now this is one rule, and you remember this said this was the oddest thing that you're going to see in ICD-9. Right now, if a patient has hypertension and chronic kidney disease in the same setting, the doctor does not have to link it. ICD-9, CMS, powers that be automatically presume a cause and effect relationship. We no longer code 401.9. We will code a 403.90 or 91 according to whatever stage of the CKD that patient has. Then we will also list on that claim that 589 through 581, 585.9 for unspecified CKD, and you can go all the way up to end stage, which is 585.6. You have to list those secondary after you list that hypertension code. Make sure y'all remember that, y'all. That's important. That is so important. If that patient has confirmed hypertensive heart disease and chronic kidney disease in the same setting, we're going to code a code from 404. But we also remember, you all, we have to tell what type of heart disease that patient has as well. Okay. These are some other diseases and illnesses that you may see as well. Myocardial infarction, you all, one important thing, or MI, or heart attack. One important thing that I want you to make sure you remember is the acute versus the old phase of this disease. Is the patient stays in the acute phase for 8 weeks right now in ICD-9. After they don't have any kind of occurrence or anything after 8 weeks, we will actually code this to OMI. Okay? As long as they have nothing else that goes on or transpires after that 8 weeks, we will code it to O. Okay? All right, y'all. These are just some things and the way they're coded. Bypass graphs. Right. All right. You know you have the vascular family order in the back of your CPT book. That's where you find that. So if you need to look that up, you know where it is. It's in the back of your CPT book. Okay, these are vascular procedures, radiology. It tells you some about radiological procedures when it comes to vascular. Okay. Make sure you go back and you look over this, guys. I can't stress it enough. All right. The modifiers used in this section, modifier 22, 26, and TC. Modifier 76, 77, 78, 51, 58, 79. All of, and those are all some different types of modifiers. Of course, they have gone and given you a glossary with the different terms that you may see in this section. So make sure, if you don't remember something, write it down, write it down. I can't stress it enough, you all. More terminology. All right. Chapter review questions. If need be and you want to take it, there they are for you. Okay. All right. That is it for chapter 8, you all. Very good. We will resume in chapter 9 in just a minute.